Welcome back to our series on building anonymous AI-powered YouTube channels. Let's start with your 6-month blueprint. Month by month, week by week, here's exactly what to do. Welcome back to our series on building anonymous AI-powered YouTube channels. In the last episode, we looked at the million-dollar empires, channels making $200,000 to $500,000 per month. It's not because they lack good AI tools. It's not because the opportunity isn't real. It's not even because they're not talented enough. They fail because they don't have a specific roadmap, and they stumble into deadly mistakes that could have been easily avoided. Picture two people starting their YouTube journey on the same day. Person A has a pile of AI tools, watched a few tutorials, and just starts making random videos. No plan, no strategy, just hoping something sticks. Person B has a clear 6-month roadmap. They know exactly what to do week 1, week 4, month 3. They know which mistakes to avoid because someone already mapped out the danger zones. 6 months later, which person do you think is making $2,000 to $5,000 per month? And which person has already quit, convinced YouTube doesn't work? In this video, I'm giving you the exact roadmap to go from $0 to $2,000 to $5,000 per month in 6 months. Not theory, not motivational fluff. A step-by-step timeline that tells you exactly what to focus on each month. But I'm also going to expose the 7 most common fatal mistakes that kill channels before they even get started. These mistakes will save you at least 1 year of wasted effort and frustration. Grab a notebook. This might be the most important video in this entire series, because a roadmap is the difference between someone who dabbles and someone who builds a real business. Let's start with your 6-month blueprint. Month by month, week by week. Here's exactly what to do. Success doesn't happen overnight, but if you commit to 6 months, just 6 months, you will have built a real income-generating system. This roadmap is designed for people who only have 1 to 2 hours per day. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to work 12-hour days. Just 1 to 2 focused hours, following this plan, and you'll get there. This roadmap is designed for people who only have 1 to 2 hours per day. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to work 12-hour days. Just 1 to 2 focused hours following this plan, and you'll get there. Let's break it down month by month. Okay, month 1 is huge. This is honestly where most people either get hooked or completely fall off. So let's make sure you're in that first group. During your first 2 weeks, you've got 1 job. Pick your niche and make sure it's actually going to work. Now, I know it's tempting to just go with whatever sounds cool, but trust me, you want to be strategic here. Remember that framework we talked about in episode 2? Yeah, we're using that. Here's what you're actually doing. Sit down and research 3 different niches that interest you. For each one, you're checking. Does it have good RPM potential? Like, are advertisers actually paying decent money for this audience? Then look at affiliate opportunities. Can you actually recommend products people want to buy? And here's the big test. Can you brainstorm at least 30 video ideas without breaking a sweat? If you're sitting there after 10 ideas going, I got nothing, that niche is way too narrow. Pick something else. So by the end of week 2, you should have your niche locked in and a list of 30 video ideas sitting in front of you. That's your content goldmine right there. All right, weeks 3 and 4, this is where the rubber meets the road. You're actually making videos now. Your goal? Get 4 to 8 videos done and published. Now, I'm going to be real with you. These first videos are probably going to be rough. Like, you might look back in 6 months and cringe a little. And that's totally okay. That's actually normal. What matters right now isn't making masterpieces. It's just getting through the whole process, start to finish, so you understand how everything fits together. So here's what that looks like in practice. You take one of those video ideas from your list. You feed it to an AI tool and let it write you a script. Maybe it takes 10 minutes. Then you use an AI voice generator to create the voiceover, another 5 minutes. Now you're hunting down stock footage, maybe some free images from Unsplash or Pexels, whatever fits your topic. You throw it all into your editing software, let AI help you with the basic cuts and transitions, add some background music, and boom, you've got a video. Is it perfect? Nope. Does it need to be? Absolutely not. Just hit publish. That first time you click that button, it feels crazy, right? Like, wait, am I really putting this out into the world? Yes. Yes, you are. Do it. Here's why this matters so much. By the time you finish month 1, you're sitting there with 4, maybe 8 videos live on your channel. And you know what that means? You've proven something to yourself. You can actually do this. That confidence you feel, that little voice in your head that goes, okay, I figured this out, that's worth way more than any money at this stage, because that's what keeps you going when month 2 gets tough. Now, let's talk real numbers for month 1 because I don't want you freaking out. You'll probably end up with somewhere between 50 and 500 total views across all your videos. That's it. Maybe one video catches on and gets 1,000, but don't count on it. Money? Yeah, probably 0. Maybe a couple bucks if you get lucky with an affiliate click, but most likely, nothing. And that's completely normal. YouTube doesn't even know who you are yet. But here's what you have built. The habit. The system. You know how to take an idea and turn it into a published video. That's the real win. Okay, so you made it through month 1. You've got some videos up. Now month 2 is where things start getting real. This is when you shift from just making videos to actually making money. First things first, you need to stay consistent. And I mean really consistent. Your goal here is at least 3 videos per week. No skipping, no, oh, I'll do it next week. Why? Because YouTube is watching you. The algorithm is basically saying, okay, is this person serious, or are they going to disappear after 2 weeks like everyone else? You want to show YouTube you're here to stay. Now, here's where you start getting smart about this. You can't just upload random videos anymore and hope people find them. You need to optimize for search. So what does that actually mean? Well, when you're thinking about your next video topic, go to YouTube's search bar and start typing. You know how it auto-completes? Those suggestions? That's literally what people are searching for right now. Use those. Then, before you even start making the video, go look at the top 5 videos on that topic. What are their titles like? What do their thumbnails look like? How do they hook people in the first 30 seconds? You're not copying, you're learning what already works. And yeah, use AI tools to help you brainstorm compelling titles and write descriptions that are actually optimized for search. Don't just wing it. Now here's what you're aiming for in month 2. Get at least 1 video over 10,000 views. I know that sounds like a lot if you're sitting at 200 views right now, but here's the thing. Once you hit that 10,000 mark on a video, something clicks in the YouTube algorithm. It's like YouTube goes, okay, people actually want to watch this channel. Maybe we should show it to more people. That one video can change everything. And this is also when you'll probably see your first actual money coming in. Now, I'm not saying you're going to quit your job or anything, but if you've been smart about setting up affiliate links in your descriptions, and if you've applied for AdSense, you should start seeing some numbers that aren't 0. Maybe you'll make 10 bucks from someone clicking an affiliate link. Maybe $20 from AdSense if you're already monetized. For some people it's $5, for others it might hit 50 or even 100 if you get lucky with a viral video. It's not life-changing money yet, but man, that first time you make money while you're sleeping, that feels incredible because it's proof. Proof that this whole thing actually works. So realistically, by the end of month 2, here's where you'll probably be. You've got somewhere between 12 and 15 videos total on your channel now. Your total views across everything might be somewhere between 1,000 and 5,000 views. And money-wise, you're probably looking at $10 to $100 total for the month. Some people will be on the lower end, some higher depending on their niche. But the trend line, it's pointing up, and that's what matters. All right, welcome to month 3. This is where you stop guessing and start actually looking at what the data is telling you, because at this point, you've got enough videos and enough views to see real patterns. So here's what you need to do. Open up YouTube Analytics and look at 2 specific numbers. These are the ones that matter most right now. First one is click-through rate, or CTR. Basically, this tells you how many people actually click on your video when they see it in their feed or search results. If your CTR is sitting below 4%, that's a problem. It means your titles and thumbnails just aren't grabbing people's attention. They're scrolling right past you. So, what do? Go look at your best performing video, the one that got the most clicks. What did you do differently there? Was the title more specific? Was the thumbnail more eye-catching? Figure out what worked and do more of that. And honestly, just use AI to generate like 10 different title options for your next video. Test different angles. See what resonates. The second number is average view duration. Basically, how long people are actually watching before they click away. If people are leaving in the first 30 seconds, your hook sucks. Sorry, but it's true. You're not grabbing their attention fast enough. If you notice they're all leaving at the same point in every video, like, let's say 3 minutes in, something's happening there. Maybe you're losing energy. Maybe that's where the content gets boring. Maybe there's too much fluff. You need to figure that out and fix it. This is where you go back to your scripts and tighten them up. Cut the fat, make every sentence count. I can actually help you with this. Ask it to make your script punchier, more engaging. It's pretty good at that. So during month 3, you're actively improving your process. You're using AI not just to create content, but to refine it. Maybe you test out different AI voices to see which one people respond to better. Maybe you add more B-roll to keep things visually interesting. Maybe you change up your pacing so there's something new on screen every 30 seconds. Now here's where it gets exciting. Your goal for month 3 is to hit somewhere between $100 and $1,000 for the month. Yeah, that's a pretty big range, but it depends a lot on your niche. Let's say you're in a decent niche with good RPM. Maybe you're making $50 to $200 from AdSense if you're monetized. Then you've got affiliate sales bringing in another $50 to $500. And if you're lucky, maybe you land your first small sponsorship deal. Somebody reaches out and offers you $100 to $500 to mention their product. Add it all up, and you could be looking at a few $100. For some people, it's going to be closer to that $1,000 mark. For others, maybe it's $100. But the point is, you're making real money now. By the end of month 3, you're probably sitting on about 25 to 30 videos total. Your channel views are somewhere in the 10,000 to 50,000 range, maybe more if you got lucky with a viral video. And income-wise? Like I said, you're looking at $100 to $1,000 for the month. But more importantly, you now understand what works and what doesn't. You're not just throwing stuff at the wall anymore. You're being strategic. And that's when things really start to accelerate. Month 4 is honestly where things get fun. Because by now, you know what works. You've got your system down. And this is when you go from, hey, this is working, to, holy crap, I'm actually making real money here. So your goal for this month is to push your total video count to somewhere between 50 and 60 videos by the end of month 4. That means you're cranking out 4, maybe 5 videos a week. I know that sounds like a lot. You're probably thinking, there's no way I can make that much content. But hang on, I'm going to show you a hack that makes this way easier. Here's what you do. Take your long-form videos and chop them up into shorts. Think about it. You've already done the work to create a 10-minute video, right? Well, inside that video, there are probably 3, maybe 5 really solid 60-second segments that work perfectly as shorts. You're not creating brand new content from scratch. You're just repackaging what you already made. One long video turns into one main video, plus like 3 or 4 shorts. That's how you hit those numbers without killing yourself. And here's the beautiful thing about shorts. They get insane views. Like, way more than your regular videos usually. And all those people watching your shorts, YouTube's showing them your main channel. Some of them are going to click over and subscribe. So you're not just getting views, you're using shorts as a funnel to grow your main channel. It's genius, honestly. Now, I'm going to tell you something that happens to most people in month 4. This is usually when you get your first video that absolutely blows up. Like, million views or close to it. It doesn't happen to everyone, and I can't promise it'll happen to you. But statistically, by the time you've got 50 videos out there, and you've been optimizing your titles, thumbnails, and hooks, the odds are pretty good that one of them is going to catch fire. And when that happens, man, it's a rush. Because suddenly you're getting thousands of views a day, your subscriber count is jumping, and your income for that month just shoots up. So by the end of month 4, you're sitting at 50 to 60 videos published. Your total views across your channel are probably somewhere between 50,000 and 200,000, though if you did get that viral video, it could be way higher. Money-wise, you're looking at $500 to $2,000 for the month. And yeah, that's a big range. But a lot depends on whether you hit that viral moment or not. Either way, the momentum is undeniable at this point. You're not questioning whether this works anymore. You know it does. Now you're just thinking about how to scale it even bigger. Okay, month 5. This is when everything changes. Up until now, you've been doing pretty much everything yourself, right? But month 5 is when you need to start thinking differently. You're not a solo creator anymore. You're a business owner. So here's the rule. Once you're consistently making $1,000 to $2,000 per month, and I mean consistently, not just one good month, it's time to reinvest some of that back into your business. I'd say take about 20 to 30% of what you're making and use it to hire some help. Because here's the thing, your time is valuable, and you shouldn't be spending hours on stuff that someone else can do for $20. Now, you don't want to outsource the strategy stuff. That's still your job. But execution? Yeah, get help with that. First thing I'd hire for is a scriptwriter. You can find people who will write you a solid script for anywhere from $10 to $30 depending on the length and quality. What you do is give them the topic and a rough outline. Like, here's what I want this video to cover. They write the full script, you review it, make any tweaks you want, and boom, it's ready to go. You just saved yourself an hour. Second thing is a video editor. This one's a bit more expensive, usually like $20 to $50 per video. But think about it. Editing takes forever, right? You give your editor the script and the AI voiceover. They go find all the stock footage and images, they put the whole thing together, add music, add captions, whatever. Then they send it back to you. You watch it once to make sure it's good, and you publish it. Suddenly, you're not spending 3 hours on each video anymore. Maybe you're spending 30 minutes just reviewing stuff. That's huge. So what are you actually doing with all this freed up time? Well, this is when you become the strategist. You're choosing which topics to cover. That's the big picture stuff. You're looking at your analytics and figuring out what's working and what's not. You're reviewing the quality of what your team produces, and you're planning where to take the channel next. Basically, you're focused on the 10% that actually moves the needle, instead of getting stuck in the weeds doing stuff that doesn't require your unique insight. And here's what's really cool about this. You're not trading time for money anymore. Like, you can go on vacation for 3 days, and your videos are still getting made. Your channel's still growing. Money's still coming in. That's what a real business looks like. It works even when you're not actively working. So by the end of month 5, you've probably got 70 to 80 videos published total. Your view count across the whole channel is somewhere in the 200,000 to 500,000 range. And income? You're looking at $1,500 to $3,000 for the month. The cool part is, you're actually working less hours than you were in month 3, but you're making more money. That's leverage, baby. You've officially built a system that scales. Month 6 is where you go from, I have a successful channel, to I have a business empire. Option 1, launch a second channel in a different niche. Use the exact same system. Different niche equals different audience equals diversified income. Your team can handle both channels with minimal additional work. Option 2, expand internationally. Take your successful English content. Use AI to translate and adapt for Spanish, Portuguese, German markets. Same content, new audiences, additional revenue. By now, your system should be able to run with minimal daily input from you. You might spend 30 minutes reviewing content, 30 minutes analyzing metrics, 1 hour per week on strategy planning. The machine runs itself. You're making $2,000 to $5,000 per month, working 5 to 10 hours per week. Expected results. Month 6. 90 to 100 plus videos on Channel 1. Maybe 10 to 20 videos on channel 2 if you started it. 500,000 to 1 million plus total views across channels. 2,000 to 5,000 plus monthly income. True passive-ish income achieved. Let's recap this journey. Month 1, build foundation, prove you can do it, 4 to 8 videos. Month 2, activate monetization, get first income, 12 to 15 videos total. Month 3, optimize based on data, 25 to 30 videos total. Month 4, accelerate and scale, 50 to 60 videos total. Month 5, automate with team, 70 to 80 videos total. Month 6, expand to multiple channels, $2,000 to $5,000 per month. Will everyone hit these exact numbers? No. Some will do better, some will take longer. But if you follow this roadmap consistently for 6 months, you will have a real business. Now, this roadmap works. If you avoid the fatal mistakes that kill most channels before month 3, let me show you the 7 biggest mistakes and how to avoid them. To successfully complete the 6-month roadmap, you must avoid these 7 traps. Each one of these has killed thousands of channels. Don't let yours be next. Creating videos when inspiration strikes is a recipe for failure. Why? Because YouTube rewards consistency, not sporadic bursts. Viewers can't remember who you are if your content is all over the place. You'll run out of ideas after 5 videos and quit. Create a content calendar for at least 4 weeks in advance. Every Sunday, plan next week's 3 to 4 video topics. Outline the main points for each. Schedule production time. Use AI to help. Ask, give me 20 video ideas for your niche, targeting your audience. Select the best ones. Organize them into themes or series. You remove decision fatigue. You know exactly what to create each day. No excuses. No, I don't know what to make today. Just because you're using AI doesn't mean your content will be good. I see this constantly. Flat, boring scripts that sound robotic. AI, voiceovers that sound like they're reading a phone book. Generic content that could be about anything. The AI is only as good as your instructions. If you give it a lazy prompt, you get lazy output. Learn to write effective prompts. Bad prompt. Write a script about healthy eating. Good prompt. Write a 10-minute YouTube script for health-conscious adults aged 30 to 50 about 5 foods that naturally lower blood pressure. Use a conversational, authoritative tone. Include specific scientific benefits for each food, but explain them simply. Start with a hook that mentions the shocking statistic about hypertension deaths. End with a call to action to watch our video on exercise for heart health. The second prompt gives AI, target audience, specific topic and structure, tone and style, key elements to include, how to start and end. Test multiple AI voices, add pauses, adjust pacing. Many AI voice tools let you control speed, emphasis on certain words, emotional tone. Don't just accept the first output, refine it. Trends are everywhere on YouTube, and everyone says, just copy what works. But blind copying fails because you don't understand why something worked. You see a viral video, I ate only McDonald's for 30 days. So you make, I ate only Burger King for 30 days. It flops. Why? The original worked because it had a charismatic host, you're Faceless. It was promoted by a big YouTuber, you have no promotion. It came out right when people were debating fast food health. Timing. The production quality was exceptional, you're just starting. Don't copy the surface. Understand the underlying behavior. Use AI to research. What are the top 10 performing video topics in your niche in the last 30 days? What do people in your niche struggle with most? What questions do people ask about your topic? Then create content that answers real needs, not just rehashed trends. Study successful channels not to copy them, but to understand. What problems are they solving? How do they structure their videos? What makes their audience engage? Then apply those principles to your unique angle. I can't tell you how many people spend 20 hours on one video, trying to make it perfect, and then never publish it because it's not good enough yet. Your first 10 videos will probably be mediocre at best, and that's okay. Every video you make teaches you something. Video 1, you learn the basic workflow. Video 5, you're getting faster. Video 10, you understand what works. Video 20, you're actually good at this. But if you never publish video 1 because it's not perfect, you never get to video 20. Adopt the 80-20 rule. Get it 80% good, then publish. You can always make a better version later. Update the video with cards and end screens. Learn from the comments what to improve. Done is better than perfect. Progress beats perfection. You spend 3 hours creating an amazing video. Then you slap on a generic title like Health Tips Part 3 and use a random frame as the thumbnail. Nobody clicks. Your CTR is 1%. The video dies. If people don't click, it doesn't matter how good the content is. They'll never see it. Spend 20 to 30% of your total production time on the packaging. For every video, title creation, generate 10 title options with AI. Test them with headline analyzer tools. Pick the one that balances curiosity plus clarity. Front-load the keyword for SEO. Thumbnail creation. Use bold, large text, readable on mobile. High contrast colors. One clear focal point, face, object, or text. Consistent style across your channel for branding. Before you publish, ask, if I saw this in my recommended feed, would I click? If you hesitate, improve it. Most people quit after 2 to 4 weeks when they're not getting traction. YouTube needs time to understand your channel. The algorithm asks, who is this content for? What topics does this channel cover? How do people engage with these videos? Usually 20 to 30 videos and 1 to 3 months before YouTube has enough data to start promoting you effectively. Commit to 30 days minimum, ideally 90 days, before you evaluate. Set milestones. Day 30, publish 12 to 15 videos, learned the workflow. Day 60, published 25 to 30 videos, some videos hitting 1,000 plus views. Day 90, published 40 plus videos, one video hit 10,000 plus views. You're not in a sprint, you're in a marathon. Every successful channel you admire went through this phase where nobody watched. The difference? They didn't quit. YouTube is a business. It wants to keep people on the platform as long as possible. So it promotes videos that get people to click, high CTR, keep people watching, high AVD, make people watch another video, session time, creating content that has clickbait that disappoints, high CTR, low AVD, is boring in the first 30 seconds, people leave. Has no call to action to watch more, low session time. Structure every video for the algorithm. Hook, first 30 seconds. Tease the value immediately. Create a curiosity gap. Promise a payoff if they keep watching. Retention, middle section. Change visual every 3 to 5 seconds. Use pattern interrupts, change music, add text, show B-roll. Deliver value consistently, don't save it all for the end. Call to action, last 30 seconds. Direct viewers to another video. Ask them to subscribe. Create a content loop, watch the next episode. When you help YouTube achieve its goal, keeping people watching, YouTube helps you achieve yours, getting views and subscribers. It's a partnership, not a battle. Let's review what will kill your channel. No content plan equals inconsistent, forgettable content. Bad AI prompts equals robotic, boring videos. Blind copying equals missing the real strategy. Perfectionism equals never publishing. Bad titles/thumbnails equals nobody clicks. Quitting too soon equals never seeing results. Ignoring algorithm equals fighting YouTube instead of working with it. Now you know the danger zones. You can navigate around them. But knowing what not to do is only half the battle. Let me give you the right mindset to succeed. Here's something critical that most people misunderstand about AI-powered channels. AI is your assistant, not your replacement. When you first discover AI tools, it's tempting to think, I can just let AI do everything. Generate script, voiceover, even pick topics. I'll just hit publish, because quality always beats quantity. If you post 5 garbage videos every day just because AI makes it easy, you won't grow. Viewers don't care that it was made by AI. They only care, is this worth my time? Remember the 90/10 rule from episode 1? AI handles the 90%. Research and initial drafts, voiceover generation, basic editing and transitions, caption generation, thumbnail templates. You handle the critical 10%, choosing the angle and perspective, adding personality and unique insights, refining the script for emotional impact, quality control and final polish, strategic decisions about topics and direction. That 10% is what makes your channel different from the 10,000 other AI channels in your niche. It's the unique viewpoint, the unexpected example, the way you explain something that makes people go, "Oh, I never thought of it that way. Let me show you the difference." Raw AI output. In this video, we will discuss 5 ways to improve your productivity. Number 1 is time management. Time management is important because it helps you organize your day. Human polished version. What if I told you that the most productive people in the world don't actually work more hours? They just protect their time differently. Let me show you exactly what they do, starting with a technique that feels counterintuitive, but changed everything for me. The second version has intrigue, uses you and I language, personal connection, promises value, hooks with a surprising claim. That's the human 10%. That's what AI can't do automatically. This is also how you avoid burnout. If you try to do everything manually, write every word from scratch, record your own voice for hours, edit every frame manually, you'll burn out in 3 months. But if AI handles the time-consuming, repetitive tasks, you have energy left for the high-value creative decisions. You're working smarter, not harder. I'm not seeking perfection, I'm seeking progress. Every video you publish is better than the last one, not because you spent twice as long on it, but because you learned something from the previous one. Progress compounds, perfection stalls. Make a commitment right now. I will use AI to move fast, but I will use my human judgment to ensure quality. I will publish consistently, and I will improve gradually. All right, let's recap everything we've covered because this is a lot to absorb. You now have a 6-month roadmap. Month 1, foundation, 4 to 8 videos, learn the process. Month 2, monetization, 12 to 15 videos, first income. Month 3, optimization, 25 to 30 videos, data-driven improvement. Month 4, acceleration, 50 to 60 videos, scale up. Month 5, automation, 70 to 80 videos, hire help. Month 6, expansion, $2,000 to $5,000 per month, multiple channels. And you know the 7 fatal mistakes. No content plan, poor AI prompts, blind copying, perfectionism paralysis, bad titles/thumbnails, quitting too soon, ignoring the algorithm. You understand that AI does the 90%, but you do the critical 10% that makes all the difference. This roadmap works. I've seen hundreds of people follow it and succeed. But it only works if you commit to it. Here's what you must do before the next video. Task 1. Write down your 6-month income goal. Be specific. I will earn $3,000 per month by date. Put it somewhere you see every day. Task 2. Commit to the 30-day no-quit rule. No matter what happens in the first 30 days, even if you get 0 views, you will not quit. Write this commitment down. I will not quit before day 30. Task 3. Create your month. 1 content calendar. Plan your first 12 video topics right now. Schedule which days you'll work on each one. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. When you encounter technical issues or feel stuck, use the 3-step support process. Step 1. Describe the problem clearly. What step are you on? What have you already tried? Step 2. Provide evidence. Screenshot the error, or record a short video showing the issue. Step 3. Give context. What device are you using? What software version? Which lesson are you following? Ask your questions publicly in the student community so everyone can learn together. When you ask clearly, we can help quickly. When you ask with detail, we can help thoroughly. Welcome to your journey toward financial freedom. This isn't just about making money on YouTube. This is about owning your time, building a skill that can generate income anywhere in the world, creating freedom for yourself and your family. In episode 4, we're going hands-on. I'm going to show you how to choose your niche using real data, how to use AI to create your first video from start to finish, the exact tools I use and how to use them, how to publish your first video within 48 hours. No more theory, pure execution. 6 months from now, you'll look back at today as either the day you almost started but didn't, or the day everything changed. The roadmap is in your hands. The mistakes are mapped out for you. The community is waiting to support you. Your only job now is to commit to 2 hours per day for the next 30 days. Imagine 6 months from now. You wake up and check your phone. $143 earned while you slept. Your videos are playing on devices around the world. You're making money from content you created weeks ago. You have freedom that most people only dream about. That future is waiting for you. But it starts with a decision today. Do your homework, write your goals, make your commitment. And I'll see you in episode 4, where we're creating your first AI-powered video together. Welcome to financial freedom. Let's build this together. Next, choose your niche and create your first video. Hands-on tutorial. Subscribe animation with notification bell. Comment prompt. What's your 6-month income goal? Drop it below. Community link highlighted.